Hello and welcome to Astro Booth. I'm here to keep you updated on the latest astrological events, helping you stay tuned and make the best decisions and plans for the following week. In the second episode of this fall season, we will talk about some major astrological events that you cannot skip and definitely have to mark your calendars to avoid unwanted results and changes. And then, of course, as usual, we will walk through the whole week and its energies, so you can use them for your benefit and navigate your week with a proper plan in your pocket. Let's start by discussing a major cosmic event that will impact all of us over the next several months. Mars, the planet that governs action, aggression, ambition, and drive, has entered the water sign of Cancer, where it will remain until April 18, 2025. Normally, Mars stays in a sign for about 2 months, but this extended period is due to its upcoming retrograde, which is an astrological event you can't ignore. Now, what does retrograde mean? Essentially, Mars will appear to slow down and move backward in the sky, but this isn't just a simple reversal. Mars will be performing what's called a retrograde loop, which means it will move in a circular or looping pattern, shifting both horizontally and vertically across the zodiac. The key takeaway here? Well, the energies of Mars, typically forward-moving and assertive, will become more introspective, giving us an opportunity to re-evaluate our actions, strategies, and plans. There are some critical dates you should mark in your calendar and stay alert. October 6, November 3rd, December 7 of this year, and January 6, February 24, and May 3rd of 2025. These dates are when Mars's retrograde will be most intense, stirring up tensions and creating real-world events in our personal and professional lives. Expect November and December to be especially challenging. During these periods, the usual energetic Mars's influence, driving us toward ambition, forward momentum, and action, will be inverted. We'll feel the planet's energy turn inward, causing us to reflect more than act. As a result, you may experience delays, frustrations, and obstacles in areas where you usually push ahead. It's important to remain mindful of this internal shift. So how will this impact our life? Mars in Cancer is already a weak position for the planet, meaning it's not as forceful or dynamic as usual. You may feel hesitant or blocked from making bold moves, even if you have big ideas and ambitious goals. During this time, it can be difficult to act independently or take courageous steps, especially alone. You might want to pursue major plans, but find yourself held back by fears, insecurities, or obligations to family and home. This Mars retrograde will particularly affect areas related to family and home life, so you can expect shifts in your relationships with parents, children, and partners. Family dynamics may change, or household matters may demand more of your attention. When it comes to health, pay attention to your physical well-being here as well. Issues related to reproduction system, blood circulation, or skin could especially arise. Career and productivity, here you might feel less motivated or encounter workplace conflicts, especially around bosses or colleagues. It will be quite difficult to look for a job at this period of time, so try to secure your position before October 6. Real estate and residence, if you're considering moving or investing in property, well, think twice and proceed with caution and try to avoid those dates that I mentioned. It's important to recognize that Mars retrograde can cause setbacks in projects, disputes in work, or delays in big plans. So this isn't the best time for starting a new business or taking on a leadership role, purchasing cars, engaging in risky activities like extreme sports or dangerous ventures, performing surgeries especially, or undergoing complicated medical procedures. Now, of course, you might wonder what happens if there is an emergency. Well, of course, if there is an emergency, there is no chance for you to skip that. So, if there is a surgery, there is a surgery. However, if you have a planned surgery, something that doesn't require an urgent intrusion in your health, so in this case, I would suggest, first of all, to skip those dates that I mentioned, but also try to postpone this as much as possible and more closer to February in 2025. While the retrograde can stir up frustrations, it's not all negative. Mars in Cancer makes us protective of our loved ones and home. You'll find the strength to stand up for yourself and those who matter most to you. It's a good time to focus on emotional security, ensuring that you and your family will feel safe and supported. Mars retrograde is also an opportunity for internal reflection. Use this time to evaluate your goals, rethink your strategies, and identify areas where fear or indecision might be holding you back. Now, how to manage this Mars retrograde period? The key is self-awareness and patience at times. Pay attention to what comes up during the key dates I mentioned earlier. If tensions rise at work, for example, avoid conflicts or rash decisions. Focus on doing what's best for your long-term stability. By February 2025, you'll begin to see resolutions to these challenges that occurred previously, and by May, you'll feel a sense of closure and a fresh start. Another significant cosmic event will happen on November 3rd, when Mars clashes with Pluto, the planet of transformation and power. This is a period of deep intensity marked by potential power struggles, both on a global and personal level. Expect this confrontation to bring about significant change and transformation, especially in areas like career, relationships, and personal growth. Globally, we may see escalations in conflicts and protests, unsettling events such as political upheavals or natural disasters. And here, if you're wondering, so November 3rd, around these dates, obviously, of course, in the United States of America, there will be a presidential election. So what a political upheaval we could expect there. So, on a personal level, this period could lead to major shifts in professional direction or a complete career reset. Changes in family composition, such as births, marriages, or even divorces. Health issues that require your immediate attention. Financial adjustments, including unexpected expenses or changes in income. During this retrograde, it's important to channel Mars energy for positive things. So you'll have the opportunity to break free from old patterns, addictions, or negative behaviors. It's a time for healing, whether physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Use this period to focus on personal transformation and make changes in your daily routines, and lay the foundation for a healthier and more balanced life. From October to December, observe what unfolds in your life. By early 2025, you'll start seeing the first results, and by May 2025, the entire Mars retrograde cycle will come to a close, offering you a chance to step into a new chapter. Now let's zoom in on the current week's energies. We're in the middle of the eclipse corridor, approaching the lunar eclipse on September 18. This week, the moon is gaining momentum, which will give us an energetic boost. However, we're also in the midst of Mercury finishing its retrograde, having moved between Virgo and Leo. This means that the events that began in late July are now reaching their culmination, so you may start to see the results of long-standing efforts and projects. On September 15, a harmonious trine between Venus and Jupiter will create a favorable atmosphere for communication, relationships, and even financial opportunities. You may receive a pleasant surprise, a gift, a bonus, or even an important business offer. Use this time to network, engage with new people, or attend social events. From Monday to Thursday, the moon will be sitting in Sagittarius. This part of the week can feel scattered and a bit disorganized. You may encounter disruptions in your daily routine or feel overwhelmed by minor details. So try to keep your priorities clear and stay focused, and avoid getting bogged down in unnecessary tasks. As energy dips toward the end of the period, take time to rest and recharge. From Thursday to Saturday, the moon will be in Capricorn, and that means that family and domestic matters will demand attention. You may need to balance your work responsibilities with home obligations, which could be a little bit overwhelming. Bureaucratic issues or formalities might also arise. Don't focus too much on pleasing others. Stay true to yourself and stay true to your priorities. From Saturday and onwards to Monday, the moon will remain in Aquarius. Collaboration and teamwork are the topics for the weekend. Plan group activities, social events, or gatherings with friends and family. You may also feel more inclined to engage in collective projects or plan for the future. That's all from me for this week. As always, stay grounded and attuned to the cosmic energies around you. And if you want a deeper, personalized look into how these transits are affecting your life, I'm available for private readings. Thank you for tuning in to Astro Booth, and don't forget to subscribe for more weekly insights. Until next time, stay cosmic and stay inspired. Thank you.